Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today I'll be sharing with you three PNP results, complete detail and analysis. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video about 3 PNP draws. My office gets so many queries about express entry. What is happening with express entry? So the answer is there is no draw in entire month of November till now. So last draw happened October 26th. After that, there is no draw in the month of November so far. I don't know the reason, but the simple mathematics is that their quota is done. So chances are they may not do any more draws. But this is what it is. So if any draw comes, I will definitely share with you. For now, yes, there is no draw in the express entry in the entire month of November till now. Now moving on to the 3 PNP draws which happened. So what are those 3 PNP draws? The first draw I'll be talking about is by beautiful British Columbia. British Columbia has done the 3rd PNP draw. So let me try to explain you about the concept of the PNP draws by BC. So what happens is every Tuesday BC conducts a PNP draw, and this draw is always in 2 parts. Part 1, which is a general draw. Part 2 is a targeted draw. So this is the 3rd draw by BC from the government website. Let us look at what the numbers are. The draw happened 21st November, and part 1 of the draw, it can be a general draw, it can be a tech draw. Tech draw is always alternative, every alternative week. So here, this time the draw was tech draw, and 93 people were called, and the second part of the draw where something major changes happen. So the second part of the draw, usually you know that the draw is focused on ECE, early childhood educators, healthcare and veterinary doctors. But this time a new change has happened. So instead of veterinary doctors, a new priority come up, and they have posted that priority on their website also. BC has posted their priority on the website, and this priority is construction workers. So now onwards, you will regularly see construction workers coming up on this draw. So construction workers are definitely, just like Ontario, construction workers are in very heavy demand in BC. So that demand clearly shows that right here on this PNP, they are now focused. So let us see what actually happened. So 21st November, the draw was done. Tuesday, every Tuesday they do the draw. So 161 people were called. Out of 161, 93 people were called under the draw 1 general category. But this time the draw is targeted to the tech people, so it was a tech draw. Part 2 of the draw, 68 people were invited, 27 early childhood educators, 17 healthcare workers, and 24 are construction workers. So construction, since this is a new term coming up on the BCPNP, let us talk about it. The construction workers, particularly, they need to have their job, which should be a kind of full-time job and indefinite period of time. They cannot have a contract job. So if they want, they should have a full-time job for an indefinite period, indeterminate period, that is important. And if they require a certification, that certification should be aligned with Skilled Trades BC. So Skilled Trades Ontario is there, similarly Skilled Trades BC is also there. Now out of this, let me tell you the priority which the government has. So the government is focusing on the tier code beginning with 7273. So anybody beginning with 7273, you can see here like welders, electricians, plumbers, gas fitters, carpenters, cabinet makers, then you have bricklayers, then you have crane operators, tile setters, roofers and painters. So long list, but 70 to 73 the knock code should begin with. Now let us look at the total number of people called by BC so far. A snapshot which is easy to understand. So here is the category by category, draw by draw date information in front of you. So 9,228 people are called by BC, and this is the third draw in the month of November. So we are expecting at least end of the year there will be at least 5 to 6 more draws. I am expecting 5 or 6 roughly. That is the number I am expecting that draws will happen. So this number will most likely touch 10,000. It is right now it is 9,228, but I hope it will easily cross 10,000. So that is about BC. Now let us move on to another province, but before that, if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Moving on to another province, which is Manitoba. Manitoba has done 26th PNP draw. Here I want to clarify that a lot of draws Manitoba do are very small. 10 people, 15 people, 11 people. They are specialized draws. I have not taken into consideration those draws. They are for Ukraine. So all normal draws I have taken into consideration. 26th draw, this is the information, and this is the 26th draw which is happening in 2023. PNP draw, if we talk about, Manitoba is doing in two parts. Occupation specific, they target few occupations, and then general draw. So occupation, they have called 92 people, and mostly they are home child support care providers, they are early childhood educators, elementary school teachers and licensed nurses, LPN, then you have dental technologists. All these come into this category. So now the second part of the draw, which is again the general one, here is the information. Let us see everything in the form of a proper analysis, so easy to understand. Draw happened November 16th. 16th November the draw happened. Under the occupation specific draw, which I already told you, 92 people were invited, and the score, here it is an important thing to know. Score went really up, 809. So usually the score is something like 680, 750 kind of thing. So this is pretty high score. 809 is a very high score, and skilled workers in Manitoba, 100 people were called. For them also 809 was the score. Skilled worker overseas, 48 people were called, 721 was the score, and international education stream, 61 people were called. Total 301 people were issued letter of advice to apply. Out of 301, 69 people were those who have active profile in Express Entry. So I always tell you, if you can make profile in Express Entry, please do make profile in Express Entry. It is very useful to you. So now let us look at the snapshot. If you look at the snapshot, you will see 13,360 kind of people they have invited. 13,000. So Manitoba has really done well. 13,000 people are too much. They have invited under the PNP category. Now let us move on to another province. Now this province is very favorite to me. This province is the smallest province, but I really love the focus they have on the immigration. They have done 22nd draw. 22nd PNP draw by Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island, a smallest province by size, but extremely focused on immigration. And this province If you try to find it on the map, you will not be able to see it. This is such a small province I am showing with the help of an arrow, but very focused on immigration. And Prince Edward Island calls people by three ways. By express entry, people can come there. By PNP, people can come. PNP has two streams, worker stream, entrepreneur stream. Another third way by which people can come to Prince Edward Island is Atlantic Immigration Program. Now, Atlantic Immigration Program I have described in a detail. If you have not watched that video, please do watch Atlantic Immigration. Lots of information for you in that video. So Atlantic Immigration Program, which is AIP, is also, Prince Edward Island is also part of the Atlantic Immigration Program, and there are 3 more provinces, so together 4 participate in this. Now let us come back to the draw. As I said, this province is so focused that they have already put their schedule. Website, they have told you the schedule is like this. They have 16th November the draw happened. Next draw will happen 21st November. But Prince Edward Island, these are the published days. On these published dates, draw will happen. But other than that also, Prince Edward Island still conducts a draw. So let us first talk about this draw. In this draw, 16th November, 141 people were called. Out of 141, 134 are under express entry, labor and impact category, and then business impact category. There are 7 people which are invited. The information in the chart you will see like this. So snapshot, I'll tell you a very important thing. This small province has called 2,527 people. 2,527 people. So you will say this number is not too much. No, this number is very high. If you look at the size of the province, you compare with BC. BC is 10 times bigger, but BC has called 10,000 people. This province is such a small province and it is called 2,500 already. Plus, it is also calling people through Atlantic Immigration. So that is why I am saying this province is very focused on the immigration. 2,527 people called under the PNP category of Prince Edward Island. So with that, if you need to discuss your own case with us, or you have your file from your relative or friend, more than welcome. You can discuss your case, you can book an appointment with us. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number. Everything is shared right here with you. And very important thing, if you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. And thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.